With many startup tech companies, fashion industries, and movie studios out there gaining money and fame, they need to have cool offices to attract cool workers. Some headquarters might almost be a small city with a unique culture and identity. From the go-karts at GoDaddy's office to the sleek interior designs of Spotify, here are 16 coolest millennial workspaces and offices. Number 16. Vans Headquarters. Located in sunny Costa Mesa, California, the Vans Headquarters office boasts 182,000 square feet of prime real estate. This company is a legendary manufacturer of shoes, skateboards, and streetwear, and the offices allow for workers to be self-expressive and creative. As you can tell from this photo, the employees are allowed to test out some of the shoes while skateboarding in the designated rooms of the office indoors. Number 15. EuroArt 93. EuroArt 93 is a digital media company in Sisak, Croatia, which focuses on designing mobile apps, social media, web projects, and website design. For only 3,229 square feet, the office is quite unique. There's even a mural dedicated to the native Croatian Nikola Tesla in one of the rooms. A lot of bright colors are utilized in order to help break the simplicity of normal offices. Number 14. Nike Nyc. Their office in New York City is pretty styling. You won't see any offices in Indonesia like this for sure. This 10,500 square foot office in New York's financial district was designed to be a millennial's dream and is styled with luxury brands that you can only dream of. It displays a unique mix of traditional and contemporary interior design as well as modern artwork. The break space almost looks as though it was furnished with high-quality IKEA products or something. They also seem to have a kitchen and a champagne room for whatever reason. Number 13. Fender Office LA. When it comes to a quality guitar, you can expect the best from Fender branded products. A music studio known as Wrapped helped with some of the design, and you better believe the break rooms have some guitars. There are pretty much guitars everywhere you go, and workers might get caught slacking and jamming out in the break space. It's here where you'll find murals of guitar heroes such as Jimi Hendrix on the wall. Number 12. Wix in Vilnius. Located in the capital city of Lithuania in Northern Europe, Wix has built a luxurious office, hoping to attract well-educated millennials to their workspace. Wix allows you to create your own website, and its popularity has grown throughout recent years. Sleek, modern, and clean, this 5,000 square foot office is located in Vilnius' Old Town, which is known for its historical architecture. The offices don't confine people to cubicles, as you can tell, and they encourage an open workspace. Number 11. The Landrover Desk. Why not make your own cool office space? A photo from a Land Rover employee emerged from a car dealership, and you gotta admit, this one's pretty cool. A lot of people out there love cars and don't want to have to leave their car just because they gotta go to work. This is actually a DIY job, but it might cost you the front of a Land Rover. At least you'll have the coolest desk in town. You could probably use any car you wanted to, but it's probably best just to pick out the front piece at a scrapyard. You don't want to destroy an entire car just for a desk. Not only does it make for a cool design though, it actually boasts a lot of space. Number 10. Exterion Media. This office, found in London, England, is home to the workers of an outdoor advertising company. You might see some of their ads at subway stations, different billboards, and sporting events. So they definitely got some money to invest in their office. They want the employees to be as efficient as possible, which requires an office they have to come to. The break space features great views of London and an open office environment which promotes work with partners and creativity. Number 9. Pixar Studios. Disney purchased Pixar in 2006, and now their studio/office is becoming pretty cool. Let's keep in mind that this is where the awesome cartoons such as Toy Story and Monster Inc. were brought to life with a little bit of movie magic. You might see life-size characters of some of your favorite movies growing up, or some of the famous light and ball trademark signs. You have to wonder if the cartoon character statues move around late at night when there's no one around. We have to admit that their scriptwriter's hub looks pretty snazzy. Number 8. WeWork. Some offices in New York City are starting to look a lot like luxury high-rise condos. On this startup company's website, it states that their mission is to create a world where people make a life, not just a living. Working here is almost like joining a community where people are actually living. People who decide to crash here actually have access to not just coffee, but also yoga, art installations, juice makers, and all kinds of stuff. They lease out fancy offices for people to concentrate on their business, and it definitely seems like a place you'd want to work at. Number 7. Walker & Companies. This company in the heart of the Silicon Valley has quite a few cool offices to compete with, but it's looking like they got themselves a nice pad. Interior architecture features concrete walls and floors with an abundance of natural lighting used to save money on electricity. The meeting rooms are soundproof and the break areas look like someone's living room. It's not uncommon to find a variety of different photographs and posters on the wall for decoration. Certainly not the biggest office on this list, but it's looking pretty sleek and modern. Number 6. Bumble. Also known as the Beehive, the office of this startup company in Austin, Texas is certainly buzzing. Bumble just started off with a humble office, and as it gained profits, the tech company, which is actually a dating app encouraging women to make the first move, certainly got themselves some better decor. Millennials will certainly have some interesting stories to tell their future kids and grandkids about how they met their mother on the internet. Anyways, this colorful work environment looks as though it might have had a woman's touch, and the hexagons resemble a beehive. Number 5. BlaBlaCar. If you haven't heard of BlaBlaCar, it's probably because you never lived in France. The popular ride-sharing app makes things much easier on a continent where gasoline is much more expensive. Found in Paris, this office is uniquely decorated with faux trees, almost making the inside look like a park. The hallways are painted in a way to make you think that you're walking on a street, and there are plenty of games to play when employees are on their break. Foosball and ping pong are all available. The French office also has a cafe inside where they serve a variety of things, probably some croissants. Number 4. Spotify. This company is becoming a leader among music streamers, and they have the office to show for it. It's one of the more trendy offices in London that you can find, and it attracts potential employees from around the world. Much of the materials used here include velvet, wood, and leather. They even have a designated brainstorming room. It was actually the same company that designed the BlaBlaCar office. The New York office looks pretty awesome, as you can tell from this photo, with different lighting colors and unique tiling. Number 3. The GoDaddy office. The world's largest domain name provider is no other than godaddy.com, which is actually complete with electric go-karts. The last thing you need is your boss popping up right behind you while you're on your phone, honking their horn at you. But in any case, it looks like a pretty neat office found in Sunnydale, California. Workers have a plethora of different indoor activities to choose from the inside of the office when they're on break. Golfing, rock climbing, ping pong, foosball are all among the choices. How do people actually manage to get work done here? Seems more like a millennial playground. Number 2. Facebook, California. Facebook is definitely home to some cool offices, but the original in Menlo Park, California would probably make you comment, share, and like if you were working here. This company employs thousands of people, and some of the perks include trying out some of the weirdest new products that pop up on Amazon. You can tell how massive this headquarters is by taking a look on Google Maps. Many of the rooms have different themes, and you better believe there are computers just about everywhere. The entire complex encompasses a ridiculous 150,000 square feet, which dwarfs any others we mentioned on this list, except for the next one. And number 1, Google. Getting the chance to work at the Googleplex in Mountain View, California would be an honor, and a majority of hipsters would probably accept it. They do all kinds of crazy stuff you wouldn't expect. For example, they don't even use lawnmowers because Google hires goats to eat the grass for them. Crazy but true. Feel like going downstairs but don't have the energy to walk? Just hop on one of their slides. Probably one of the coolest features at this place would be the napping pods where employees can go without restriction. If sleeping and sliding was enough for you, Google's got you covered on their award-winning cafeterias, which cater to the hungry. This massive Google complex takes up a total of 2 million square feet. That puts the inferior Facebook losers to shame. Their area was actually a campus of computer graphics before the occupation of Google. They might as well build some type of amphitheater and accept Google as their all-knowing, powerful, holy entity that it truly is.
Any suggestions on future videos? Let us know in the comments section, and maybe we'll feature your video next.